recently made a video creating this massive world inspired by Barbie movies in The Sims 4, but we only did the exterior in that video, so today we're going to actually furnish it. If you didn't see the first video, I'll link it down below so you can see how we actually made this thing, but if you did see it, you know that we have 5 houses to furnish up here today, but we also have 4 rooms down below, which I asked you guys in the comments to tell me what we're gonna do down here, and we're gonna be changing it up a little bit based on those comments that I saw. But let's start off over here furnishing the house from the Barbie movie. So this one is going to be based off of the most recent live action version of the Barbie movie. The house is completely wide open in a dollhouse style, which means anything that we add is going to add such a cool effect on the outside as well. I'm furnishing this loosely from what it looks like in the actual movie, so I'm trying to keep a general placement of everything the same. And also everything in this one is going to be pink. I do have a little room in the back here. I'm not really quite sure what's going on in the actual house, but I'm gonna add a desk here. We'll add a pink computer, also with a base game chair, and let's do a big pink rug from high school years right underneath the bed. So our bedroom is looking cute, but then in the back, like I said, we have a little bit of room back here, so I'm just gonna add a bookshelf from the pastel pop kit. Cute. Okay, let's go down to the second floor. By the way, I am loving that you guys have been loving the 2-part build series we've been doing lately. I feel like it allows me to build something completely different and obviously way bigger than like my usual build videos, which don't get me wrong, I still do love doing like the family home builds and smaller builds and stuff like that. I just feel like there are so many builds like that out there, and this allows me to just do something massive and different. Plus bonus points when it has a theme. You guys know I love a themed build. So I guess this is kind of like the closet floor. I added some windows right there so you could totally see through to the Get Famous closet pieces. We're gonna add a little bit more clutter. Loving this so far. And let's go down and do the main floor. So on this floor, I have this little room here and I wanted to stick a fireplace in it, but we're also gonna grab a big base game window and we're gonna stick it right in front. So we're sort of making our own modern fireplace this way. I've added some shelving there. We're gonna do the Modern Luxe frame TV, and I feel like these pink couches here from Discover University would work so well. But then there's also a singular chair that we could add. I'll just move it away so they can get in the door. So it's almost like a love seat there, and then we can go in and add these pillows from Modern Luxe just to make the couch look not so boring. I feel like we need these pillows in every pack from now on. I use them all the time, especially on couches with like nothing on them. I just feel like the couches look really weird when there's no pillows or anything on them. We are going to add a dining table over in this corner. We're using these see-through plasticky looking chairs from My Wedding Stories. And then this side is where we're gonna add our kitchen with a rock going through it. It's totally normal. Let's bring these pink base game counters all the way to the edge of this thing. I'm using Snowy Escape ovens in white, and then we have a wall over here where we can add a pink fridge. So here's how our first interior turned out for the Barbie movie. You guys know I love a dollhouse style home in The Sims 4. I have so many videos doing homes like this. It's also just so cool when you see your Sims interact with these. You can watch them walk around like little dolls. I did add an extra seating area over to the right there just with some pink beanbags and a speaker. I also added a little bit more decor to the bottom floor, and also up top I still needed to add a bathroom. So I just went with this 3-tile one using the pink toilet, which is totally giving Barbie. We've got the Discover University shower, and we have a full ceiling length mirror right here as well. So there's our Barbie movie house. Let's move on to the next one, which is going to be for Barbie as Rapunzel. So I was trying to think about how I actually wanted to do this one because like, does Barbie have a bathroom? Or I guess like Rapunzel in general, like what is that living situation truly like? Like, do we add a kitchen? What are we doing about that? And also someone's just gonna have to lock this door because girly can escape. So I guess what we can do is just make like a not so great bathroom for her. Like we'll use this wooden bathtub from Horse Ranch with this toilet, which is literally called the in-house outhouse. It's horrible. The splinters you would get. I guess we'll just add a matching sink with like, I don't know, some cleaning stuff. Just a real bare minimum bathroom. She almost didn't even get a door. That would have been irony at its finest. This movie revolves a lot around painting painting. We already have a bunch of easels out on the balconies, but I want to fill this entire home up with paintings on the wall, on the floor, particularly paintings of locations because she like paints her way out of there. Rapunzel Barbie is like the original rags to riches girly for real. Like she's just painting her way out of that situation like 99% of other Sims who do that challenge. Fine, I guess we'll give her a mini fridge and maybe like a picnic basket or something cute. I also wanted to give her this table with the bunnies on it, and maybe we could also put a bunny on top of it as well. So here's our first floor with all our pictures, the gallery wall. I can't wait to do the bedroom upstairs. We're gonna try and do it like how her bedroom is in the movie, but down here we've got at least some stuff so she can survive her basic needs. These second and third floors are very small. They're kind of just leading out to the balconies, so I'm just gonna add even more pictures up here. We can add one of the base game tables, and then like you guys saw last time, we have more paintings outside as well. And then on the third floor, I really wanted to include a dragon. There's a super cute dragon named Penelope in the movie. She does end up saving Rapunzel, so this is what her bedroom actually looks like in the movie. So we're gonna loosely have this resemble the real one. I'm adding a fireplace over here. I've been using these pink flowers going up the wall. These are from Get Together. I'm also gonna put them beside the bed. I'm also adding some pictures that are leaning against the bed like this. We can add a big pretty stand-up mirror from Get Famous. We'll add the bunny table again, but this time on there I'm gonna add crafting supplies. I'm gonna be adding a lot of these eco lifestyle paintings everywhere. We'll give her a dresser from Horse Ranch, an easel of course. I'm also gonna give her a cooler with a cute little bear on it and a bucket, you know, just in case she gets locked up here and not in the whole building where the bathroom is. So here's our super pretty bedroom for Barbie as Rapunzel. Tons of paintings in here, tons of art clutter. I even added a tiny dragon on top of the fireplace. Over to this side, I just did another gallery wall with an ottoman, some more pillows. So with those two complete, next we can move on to Barbie as the island princess. So for this one, we have a completely glass room over here. So I really wanted to make a greenhouse bedroom. So I was thinking this bed could work with like the wooden headboard, but also in this movie there's a lot of like peacocks going on. So from the holiday pack we have this super random rug, and it comes in a lot of different swatches, including these ones which remind me of the cover of the movie. So if we could somehow make this work, I think we could nail it, but that's a pretty wild color palette. Let's maybe try this bed instead, and then whenever I need to bring in a little extra pink, we can add the Modern Luxe pillows. Seriously, the MVP today. I'm gonna add some pink end tables from high school years, but I was also thinking about adding this arch behind the bed. This is from Romantic Garden Stuff. And then on the sides, we can just add lanterns as our lamps. But then there are obviously a ton of animals in this movie. The whole thing is like, she's like raised by animals. So I'm gonna add some in here in chair form. And like none of these are actually animals for the movie, but it's fine. We gotta work with what we got. This is really looking so pretty so far. We still need a dresser, so I'm gonna add this one over in the corner from For Rent. And then I think I'm just gonna fill the rest of it up with like a bunch of plants. I did find an elephant statue and like also a teapot, so I guess that's as close as we can get to the actual elephant in the movie. So here's our Barbie Island Princess bedroom. This is so cute. This is totally my favorite so far. There's greenery everywhere. I used some For Rent curtains along the wall. I also added any more like cute animal things I could find. Like we have a giraffe and whatever this is supposed to be, llama mama. So cute. Let's spin around and do the kitchen next. So I kind of want to try and make one of these rugs work again, and I've been liking using these For Rent curtains. Actually, what if we tried to use some of the For Rent kitchen stuff? So I'm combining that with some cottage living appliances as well, and then maybe in the middle here with this rug I can add a circular table in the middle, or we move it forward and add chairs going around a dining table there. Then over on this wall we add a big bookshelf. Oh, and the peacock picture from City Living, which I'm gonna size up. So here's our Island Princess kitchen, living room, and dining room. We've got very open concept, some crazy colors happening, and I think next we can go up and do the second floor. This is where we're gonna have the bathroom and like a hallway that leads up to the rooftop, which I totally forgot about this too. This this one is a bigger bathroom, so we can fit a bathtub in here. And since I'm putting it on a diagonal, we can put plants in the background. We can use the for rent sink with a growing together mirror behind. Our toilet can be over to the side, and with a few extra plants, we have our bathroom. I added a little bench over there from Horse Ranch. These for rent curtains coming all the way along. I don't know what I'm gonna do in this room. I guess maybe just like some extra seating. Oh wait, there's more peacocks on this tapestry. They are just hidden all over the place. Oh, and we have this elephant thing too. Hold on, I'm gonna put this like, I want to make it really big. That is adorable. And then coming up to our rooftop spot is a little hidden because these are actual items and not roofing. But I guess up here we could add actual planters so we could plant something. Maybe I'll add one of the cottage living bird things up here so birds can be flying around. Ooh, and also this. I haven't added this item in a while, but I think it's so pretty. I also want to add just a bench out here, and I guess this can be our Barbie Island Princess rooftop. Honestly, she's probably got the best view in the house. Like the waterfalls are right there. But with that, we're moving on to our Barbie and the puppy chase movie. Barbie and her sisters in a puppy chase. So for this one, we're doing a trailer, which this is like the worst one in the whole place, but we're gonna make it cute. So I want there to be enough room for everyone in this trailer. So we're gonna have Barbie and like beds for her sisters. Like, I don't know how many sisters she actually has, but in this scenario, in this trailer, she's got 2. There's also horse decor on this one, which is perfect. In the movie, the puppies end up like hanging out with horses or something. And I think there's 4 puppies, so I'm adding 4 puppy beds. I'm gonna divide the room a little bit using a wall, but we'll just go like halfway. And we could actually get a TV on this wall too, so they could watch it from bed. I'm adding a super cute sheep rug, some more horse stuff. We'll just pretend those goats are puppies. Oh my gosh, wait, Island Barbie also needs this lamp. We'll put it next to the elephant sculpture. So far so good. See, I told you this one wouldn't be too bad. And then on this side, we still have tons of room to make a kitchen and a dining area. We also cannot forget about our little doggies. We'll add some bowls over here for them. And then we should be fine to fit a dining table right here. We can fit 4 chairs. We just gotta move over my bowls. Maybe we can put them right here. And then I found this rug right here from Horse Ranch with horses and dogs on it. All right, so here's our Barbie and her sisters in a puppy chase trailer. This one is just so fun to make fun of. I don't know why, but we surprisingly fit a lot in here. We've got full dining table, 4 dog beds, and all of the other beds that we fit in here. I also did a tiny little bathroom in here, nothing special. But we are already 4 houses down. We have 1 more to go before doing the basement level. So this one is the Barbie Big City Big Dreams house. And in this one, the 2 Barbies are at a performance camp. So they actually share a bedroom, I think. And also, like many of the other Barbie movies, there's a toy set based around the actual movie, which shows like what their bedroom looks like. So we're gonna use that as inspiration for this one. So we have the 2 beds. I was looking for one with like a little more yellow in it, but I think that one will have to work. We're gonna have a chair right here, and we also have orange furniture. So I'm gonna be adding an orange couch like right over here, making sure that Sims can still use these ladders. We're also gonna add some of the orange bowling chairs. And the whole idea around this movie is that the 2 Barbies are chasing their big city dreams. They're singing, they're performing, they're doing the whole thing. So I wanted to give them a mirror where they could practice that. We're gonna have 2 microphones. I want to add a bunch of guitars and instruments around, and I wanted to have a dance floor. I think we're gonna use one from My Wedding Stories, but I'm gonna shrink it down. I'm pretty sure Sims can still use them when they're shrunk like that. And then maybe on these shelves, I can shrink down one of the Dream Home Decorator ones. And this way we can hang some clothes up here and make it look like they're coming off of there. We're just gonna have to hide that shelf there with like book clutter or anything else. There's also some cute pop star related posters we could add. Like these ones will totally work. These are from the kids room stuff pack. I'm also gonna fit a TV on this wall. We'll add the mirror from High School Years. And I also wanted to add the record player from Get Famous. So we have our Barbie Big City Big Dreams bedroom. I love all of the clutter in here, all the music stuff. I added some trophies. Over over to this side, we have our performance area, which I just added a couple more posters, the star mirror, which I thought was fitting, and of course our record player over here. And for the first floor, we're obviously just gonna match the aesthetic that we did upstairs. So maybe we can do blue counters from the cool kitchen stuff pack. And I actually found this couch from Paranormal, which isn't quite the exact color, but I feel like I could make it work. Our TV placement is definitely not the most ideal, but I do still need space for a dining table over here, which actually the spacing here is not too bad. I was like, I could fit a whole piano here if I wanted to, but that's a little aggressive. So this is how our main floor turned out for our Barbie Big City Big Dreams house. I brought in more of the lights that I used on the outside, like those city living ones and the spa day ones. I also added curtains over here to the living room with these pictures that I downloaded off the gallery. This movie is supposed to be set in New York, so I figured those were perfect. And then I also did the bathroom in here with these pictures from City Living, which totally fit this aesthetic. We've got the pink Barbie toilet from Snowy Escape, the bathtub over here, and also this mirror from Parenthood with like the lights around. Just reminded me of a green room, like them getting ready to perform. This one turned out really cute too. I'm having a hard time picking a favorite today. So this is how the upper level of our Barbie world turned out. I'm so happy with how it turned out, like all the movement up here. It ended up looking so cool, but we still have to figure out what we're doing for those basement levels. So I asked you guys in the comments to let me know what you wanted for these rooms here. We have 4 of them, and one of the best ideas that I saw was to make rooms for the Kens, which we're not gonna do all of them. We're gonna do something different for them all, but we're gonna do one because the opportunity is just too good to pass up. So we're going full stereotypical Ken here. We're gonna be adding a ton of stuff from Horse Ranch, like we can add horse decals on the wall, all the wooden furniture, some gym stuff. We can add maybe a fireplace over here for like no reason other than the fact that it looks cool. We are literally on an island, Ken. Come on. We'll do the leather Horse Ranch couch, literally everything Horse Ranch, like the counters, the shower and like bathroom stuff, even the dining chairs. So this is our first apartment down below, our Ken apartment. I was also thinking before like these could be hotel rooms and each of the hotels will have a different theme. Like this is the Ken suite. So we have our fireplace over there. I added some guitars. Our bathroom is complete with a horse rug. Jokes aside, this does look very cozy down here. Going over to the next one, I didn't want to completely abandon our wheel that we used last time, so we're gonna go back to it for one of these. So spinning for this apartment, and we're going to be doing Barbie Dreamtopia, a festival of fun. So in this movie, Barbie and her little sister Chelsea adventure through Dreamtopia, which is a world made up through Chelsea's imagination. So this one could actually end up being really cool because this imaginary world is up in the clouds and like there's a lot going on in this. It's going to look like it's completely made up by a child's imagination. So I'm adding clouds and these base game cloud shelves like everywhere. I feel like watching this movie would be a little bit of a trip because there's just like talking candy and just crazy stuff going on everywhere. And there's crystals. I'm adding Realm of Magic debug crystals in here. There's also a bunch of unicorns and fruit. So I think I might also add like these unicorn wall decals. We can use some of the swirl rugs from Pastel Pop, and we can also add some of the animals from Nifty Knitting. I'm pretty sure she also has a dog in this movie, so we could go off of the fruit idea with this bed. There's a lot of pets in this world. And then for the bathroom, I was thinking about using all of the weird stuff, like this swan bathtub, one of the weird patterned toilets. Oh, and also the peacock sink. I should have used this in the Island Princess one. I think my favorite one today is probably Island Princess because everything seems to be going back to that one. So here's our Barbie Dreamtopia Festival of Fun movie room. I actually unironically really like this one. I love when there's tons of weird stuff happening in a room. We've got all of the unicorn decor. I found this piggy bank which also has like a unicorn there. Over to this side, I also added a kitchen with some more of the cloud lights. We have all of our unicorn decor on the wall with the hot air balloons. And then in our bathroom, again, I just added more crystals under the sink with also some more ceiling decor and hanging plants. Okay, moving on to the final two rooms. And for these, we're gonna focus on some classic Barbie movies because the wheel we have been using has not been giving us any of them. And I asked you guys in the comments last time what your favorite Barbie movie of all time was, and I saw a ton of Barbie as the Nutcracker. In this movie, Clara gets shrunk to the size of a doll after she's gifted a Nutcracker for Christmas. From there, they must find a way to defeat the Mouse King, but to get back to their normal size, they must find the Sugar Plum Princess. So like a lot of other Barbie movies, there's a lot of ballet in this one, which is obvious. I mean, it's based off of the Nutcracker. So I've added a platform here and we're gonna make a stage. Why is there like a wall peeking through there? Maybe we'll have to hide that with a curtain. Like we can add these here to hide whatever is going on over there. I have said it before, but I really wish we had more dance stuff in The Sims 4. Like not dance floors, literal like ballet stuff or something. I just think it would be so cute, but obviously we have to add some nutcrackers, which am I the only one that finds these terrifying? I don't know why I always have. Like I remember being scared of them as a kid, but then again, what am I not scared of? So I wanted to add these butterflies going up. This movie is very magical feeling. Because of that, I also want to add the princess bed from Get Famous. This one was the first Barbie movie that I ever saw. Like I actually watched this one as a child, so I knew that I had to include it in this. I could not do a whole nother Barbie movie video in The Sims 4 without including the Nutcracker. I guess since it is like kind of Christmas themed, we should put a tree and maybe some candles. Oh my gosh, we have to put the mouse hole in the wall. Should I make it bigger? I'm gonna make it a little bigger. Oh, I did manage to find some ballet art. There's not a lot on the gallery, but we're gonna add these in here and frame them. And to do that, I'm placing the paranormal pictures right behind it. I'm also just adding these lights here from high school years over top of the stage just to really bring in that magical effect. So we have our Barbie in the Nutcracker hotel option. This is giving like Madonna Hotel, which I haven't been to, but I really want to go, where they have different themed hotel rooms and stuff. Like imagine this is a real hotel, like every room was a different Barbie theme. I would die. For our bathroom in here, I tried to use more like fancier things, so I used the expensive stuff from Get Famous. And for the final one, we're moving on to another favorite, which I saw so much of, which was Barbie as the princess and the pauper. This one features Barbie in a dual role as a princess and as a poor village girl named Erica, who obviously looks exactly like the princess. The princess gets captured and Erica must find a way to save her. So I basically want to split this room in two. Like we'll do a pink bed over there and that'll be the princess, and then Erica wears blue. She can have this bed over here. We can do split wallpaper down the middle, so one of the sides can be blue and for the other side we'll do pink. And I was thinking this table here has like a more worn looking swatch and also like a cleaner, fancier looking swatch, so we're gonna do two of the same tables but slightly different. Same as the mirrors, like we'll do one worn one and one like fancier one over here. So it's basically just like mirror images of the same room, but one has like slightly nicer things. And they also have cats, so we're gonna include some cat beds. But then down here, their worlds are going to merge, so we could do like one pink chair and a blue one over to this side. I'm thinking maybe dividers splitting the room a bit, and then our kitchen can be along this wall here. So this is our Princess and the Pauper hotel room, or apartment, I guess you could technically do. We've got similar but different beds on each side. I also tried to do like pink tiny living pictures on one side with the blue and the flowers on the other. On this side, I added some bows on the wall. We also have the bowls and some cat toy things. Our bathroom over to this side, again, super simple. And I also added a litter box out here just in case. So that has been our massive Barbie inspired world in The Sims 4 complete. I hope you guys liked this video, and if you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Like I said last time, this took me so long. And if you want to see any other worlds like this in different themes, let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.